Am I coming through loud and clear? Rock and roll? Well, it has been a crazy weekend. I hope you all have had fun. What do you think? Good show? Did you have fun? Good. Well, I just wanted to share, a little bit about our show. I think many of you know because I see some familiar faces. But for those that are new to the Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show, we are a 501c4. We're a nonprofit organization. We are completely volunteer run. So all of the machines that you see that are out there, these were trucked in, many from private home collections. All of the work that went into this took, tremendous amount of effort from our volunteers. And so I just wanted to take some time to, recognize our organizers, our volunteers, our sponsors, everyone that helped kind of make this possible. So if I could just get, a round of applause for those folks. Volunteers, please stand up, be recognized. We appreciate your work. This wouldn't be possible without, hundreds of volunteer hours put into this. With that, we'd like to do some recognition. We've got some special prizes that we've done for folks that have brought machines, their own machines from their own private collections, as well as some volunteer recognition. So if I could have Brian Cady come up. Brian is the president of our board of directors, and he's going to do some drawings for some recognition awards. Do you have the awards? Okay. Okay.
I love the closing ceremonies because I finally get to sit down for a little bit. So, as you can all imagine, this show, being as though we're a volunteer-run nonprofit, this show really could not happen without people volunteering their time, spending hundreds and hundreds of hours preparing for the show and then getting the show set up and running. Not to mention all of the games out on the floor belong to people's private collections. And without the people volunteering their games, obviously there's no way we could have a show. So we really appreciate the people doing that. And we haven't been able to, in years past, always be able to provide a token of our appreciation. So tonight we're gonna go through and do that and have a couple prizes for folks. So I'm gonna start off with, for the volunteers, I know Kim Sell is our volunteer coordinator. And we have two prizes. One prize for the first prize of the volunteers is a $50 Amazon gift certificate. And Kim, you went through and already did the drawing for the volunteers, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. And the first prize that we're drawing for is, as I said, an Amazon $50 gift certificate and a couple little things, and then as well as a Starbucks gift certificate. And then the grand prize is a package for the Murano, where it's a one-night stay at the Murano Hotel, including parking and such, a big giant Toblerone, because we all need some sweetening up after the show, as well as a Starbucks gift certificate and such. So Kim, who is it that wins the first prize, the Starbucks or the Amazon $50 gift card?
Amazon gift card. I drew two. I'll shuffle them up.
Okay.
Keith Borg Holt House. Haas.
Haas. Oh, Haas. So this is for the volunteers. Is Haas in the room?
Haas, where
I
you
thought
at?
I saw him.
There he is.
Haas, come on up here.
All right.
And by the way, Haas, I'm glad to see you get this. Where do you drive in from? Everything you do for the show? Yeah, it drives all the way from Spokane for planning meetings, show events, everything. So Haas, thank you very, very much.
Trooper.
And now for the stay at the Murano, as well as an Amazon or the Starbucks gift card and the Toblerone. Coffee, chocolate, night in a hotel room in a nice hotel in downtown Tacoma. Sounds like a nice evening.
It does. Ryan Shipley.
Is Ryan Shipley in the room?
Oh, he is here.
Dude. Yeah.
Pennsylvania.
Sounds good. There you go. Congratulations.
Hugs and handshakes. Well, thank you.
Yep.
You done with me?
I'm done with
Yeah?
you. Yep. No, not you. No, we'll be working here until probably about 2 a.m. So
Oh, yeah,
that's when
no,
you'll be
yeah.
done.
Okay.
So now for the people who brought arcade pinball machines and arcade games to the show, the first prize is once again an Amazon $50 gift card. Do you want to draw? Do you think it's okay for? Yeah. I'm going to let you draw the names. I'm going to let you read, so I don't run across.
Sure.
If I can. Yeah, I'll see if I can. So go ahead and grab a ticket. Jerry Day. Is Jerry in the room?
There he is.
Jerry, come on up.
All right.
There you go. Thank you. And Jerry also drives his own truck to bring his own games and my games and other people's games, donates his time and his vehicle and everything just to get stuff here for the show. So I'm glad to go through and have him helping out. Now, for the grand prize, which is, this is $150 in Southwest credit gift cards. So, because we all need to get away after we've worked on the show for this long and we're all tired. In addition, it's a package from our headquarters hotel across the street, which is the Marriott. It's a little thing of a bottle of wine and an umbrella and some sunglasses, as well as a Starbucks gift card. So this is our grand prize for the people who brought games. So let's grab one more. Can you see it? I don't see a name on that.
It's got a number on it. Do we have a?
If anybody has their numbers, no, we don't, because everybody wrote their names on these, and somebody just wrote a year. So we're going to go through and choose a different name. So yeah, for those who can't follow instructions, somebody just got dinged for it.
Can you read it?
Yeah.
Witzel, Bill Witzel.
Bill Witzel, come on down. Is Bill in here? Bill, come on over.
All right.
Bill, you get to get away for a little while. So thank you. And I'm relieved that whoever won this was over 21 since there's a bottle of wine from the hotel. So thank you very much to all the volunteers and everybody who brings games. Like I said, thank you very much for drawing. Bill, you should thank him. So, yep. So, like I say, as I point out, without all of the volunteers and the huge team that is this show, that sets this up, like I say, the fact that we can all be here and have such an amazing show and all of us can have fun, and why we can give away scholarships is because all these people volunteer their time, their games, and their skills. So thanks to all the volunteers in all capacities. Thanks.
Thanks, Brian. All right, thanks, Brian. So as we mentioned, it takes a whole community to put this show on. In addition to all of the organizers and volunteers helping out throughout the year, I'd also like to take some time just to recognize the sponsors that we have for the Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show. So first off, we have 8-Bit Arcade. And 8-Bit is located in downtown Renton. It features dozens of pinball and arcade games along with pizza, beer, milkshakes, all kinds of goodies. And it's a family-friendly arcade until 9 o'clock, and then after 9 it becomes a 21 and over barcade. So if you guys are out in Renton, make sure you stop by and check it out. I've been there myself. It's a great place. We also have The Stranger. I'm sure many of you are familiar with The Stranger. It's one of Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show's media sponsors, and it's been sponsoring our show for over 5 years. The Stranger is Seattle's large weekly alternative newspaper, and it features news, reviews, arts, culture, and coverage in both online and in print form. We've got the Marriott Hotel, which I'm sure many of you were staying over the course of the weekend. They are one of our sponsors. It is, it's got the spacious and comfortable rooms, great prices, and a convenient location to some of the best entertainment. Of course, this being one of them, right? And then we've got Specialty Coin. Specialty Coin is in Auburn, and it is our leading dealer of vendor and coin-operated pinball and arcade games, jukeboxes, redemption games, and others. Whether you want to buy a brand new game or browse their used game selection. Make sure to stop by their floor room for the largest local gaming selection. We've also got our silver level sponsors, which includes Dorky's Arcade, Shorty's, Stern Pinball, Marco Specialties, and Pinball Bulbs. And we've got a new sponsor for this year, which is Targy's Tavern. So I'd just like to recognize those folks, those businesses and organizations. Again, without their support, the show would be, wouldn't be as possible. So thank you very much for our sponsors. The other thing I wanted to mention, the reason why our show is so successful, we've got our volunteers, we've got our organizers, we've got our sponsors, but then of course we've got all of you, our guests, our attendees, and we've had this survey, which hopefully many of you have seen and had a chance to fill out. This survey helps us grow, right? This tells us what we're doing right, what we could be doing better. And over the years, we've used it to make changes, to bring in new vendors, to do new things like tournaments in the board game space, card games. I'm sure a lot of you saw that we have broken out of Hall B, and now we've started taking over Hall A as well. The show is expanding out into other gaming areas. We had some Magic the Gathering tournaments this weekend. We had some Crossmaster Arena tournaments. We had 400 machines up here, but we also had a library full of console games downstairs in the third floor for the retro gaming hall. So it's grown so much, and it's through these surveys that we know what you'd like to see and what we can do differently. So if you haven't had a chance to fill out one of those surveys, please do so, as we do value your feedback. This is, what we're bringing you the show, what you want to see. So we need to know what you want to see so we can try and make that happen. We do want to do some special prize drawings for the folks that have turned in surveys. So do we know where our survey packet is? Say again? All right, we're going to do that a little later. We'll come back to that. All right, so next up. So next up we have Best in Show. So Best in Show is an award program that we put together a couple years ago where we really wanted to recognize all of the machines and the hard work that people have put into bringing quality games to our show. You might have seen a lot of the custom machines that are out there, a lot of the restorations that have been done. I mean, there's machines out there that are just, works of art, and it's crazy to see like the before and after pictures, to see, all of the new hardware like the LEDs and the mods. And so we put together this program to recognize those folks who have shared that with our community here. And I'd like to invite Richard Godwin up to present our Best in Show for the year. Do we have the trophies? They're coming. They're coming? All right. So I know, Richard, you are quickly losing your voice after volunteering in our kids zone all weekend long. Did you want me to read these off, or okay? Well, just sit with me so you can help me out with this one. Yeah. All right. So first off, we have the Best Original Design. That goes out to the custom pinball or an arcade machine.
It's actually a completely home-built pinball machine, Tattoo Mystique.
Right. So this one is going out to Tattoo Mystique, which is Brian Cox's. I don't know if Brian is out here. He's probably still next to his machine out there.
He's always tweaking.
Yep. The next one goes to Best Restoration, and that is the Solar Fox that's out there, who is Paul Swans. We have Paul out here. He's floating around somewhere. All right, and then next up, we've got the Best Customized Pin. Oh, I've seen this one. This is a beauty. This is the Journey Pinball Machine, and that is from This Old Game.
He can't be here. He's only got one person to run the booth.
And then next up, we've got the Best Video Game, and that award is going to Gunfight, which is JP's. don't know if JP is out here. No? Oh, there we go. There's our award. So every one of our recipients will be receiving this award for their specific category. And then finally, we have our Best in Show. And our Best in Show is going to Kiss Pinball at Marco Specialties. I don't know if we've got Mark out here. All right. All right, so thank you, Richard, for putting that together. Again, we'll get those to our winners.
Looks like you're,
All right. All right, so this is a fun one. Next up, we've got our Kids Zone, we got the surveys, cool. So we had a special tournament today for kids 12 and under. We did this last year. It was a big hit. And so I'd like to call a couple kids up who put some pretty high scores up on our Flintstones tournament machine in the Kids Zone. So can I get JJ Rich, Chantel Mercier, and Miles Grant up here? What's that? Oh, okay. Okay. Chantel's still playing. All right. Are you Miles? All right. Here, come sit with me. I got the microphone here. All right. So unfortunately, it looks like JJ and Chantel are occupied, but JJ put up a score of 374 million plus on our Flintstones tournament. So congratulations to JJ. He is 7 years old. So all of you tournament players, he's coming for you. Chantel put up a score of 763 million plus on our Flintstones tournament. I don't know if we've got her parents here. Do we know Chantel's age by chance?
12.
She's 12? 12 years old, 763 million. Let's hear it for Chantel. And then we have Miles up here. Miles decided to just knock it out of the park, and he put up a score of over 785 million on Flintstones. Congratulations. So, tell us a story about how you got so good at playing pinball. Do you play it at home?
Yeah, I have 7 machines at my house.
What is your favorite?
Probably Tommy.
Tommy?
Tom.
Have you played Flintstones before this?
I don't think so, no.
No. Your first time, 785 million. Well, guess what? You are our grand prize tournament winner. And do you by chance know what you have won? That big trophy! All right. Congratulations. Now, does your dad know that you've won that big, huge trophy?
No.
I'm in trouble. All right, well, that is yours. Congratulations. I'll help you carry it down. Let's hear it from Miles. All right. Dad? Congratulations, you too, right? Yeah. We'll find someone with a big U-Haul for you.
Delivery off the city.
Yeah. That was as far as I go. All right, where did those surveys go? You want to just bring them up here? Bring the surveys up here.
So I'll just do it. So the winner of the surveys gets a deluxe show packet, which you can buy back at the merchandise area, which has a show T-shirt, a show logo Rubik's Cube, an actual Rubik's brand, a little poster, a bottle opener, just a bunch of show stuff. In addition to that, a show hoodie. So Byron, do you want to go through and draw and see? Just pick one out of there.
All right, we've got Chris Chin from Seattle. Is Chris out here? All right, well, we've got Chris's contact information, so we'll get a hold of him. And like I said, folks, if you haven't had a chance to fill out that survey, we'd really appreciate it. You could just submit it to admissions or to our prize desk. Let us know what we can do to improve the show. All right. Next up, we've got some other tournaments. We've got the Classic Pin Golf Tournament that has been going on, and we've got the winners here to announce. It looks like we've got in third place Dave S., in second place Jeffrey N., and in first place Robert G., who won the Classic Pin Golf Tournament. Congratulations, guys, on that. We also had our women's tournament, which is wrapped up. And so we've got Emmeline S. in third place. We've got Nicole R. in second place. And we've got Zoe V. in first place. Congratulations, ladies. Our open tournament is still going on as we speak. So after this, if you want to swing by and see the finals, you can go check that out. Our tournament has a number of additional sponsors as well. So I just wanted to thank 8-Bit for supporting our tournament. They provided the trophies and plaques for all the tournaments that we have out there. So thank you, 8-Bit, for that. We've also got Nitro Amusements, who provided us the 60-in-1 arcade cocktail for the tournament raffle. Huge thank you. That's a great prize for folks. And then Shorty's, Shorty's has been supporting us in our tournaments for, so long, ever since we started this show. They helped us get the prize pools that we had throughout the various tournaments. So thank you, Shorty's, for helping with that. And then, of course, the volunteers, folks that, graciously helped to load the pinball machines, to get them all tweaked and tuned. As you can imagine, a tournament pinball machine has to be, precision tuned. Versus just a player's machine. So a lot of work really goes into kind of hardening those and making sure that they're bulletproof for those tournaments. And so I'd just like to thank Don W., Rod O., Carrie B., Mitch A., Aaron B., Levi D., James and Janice E., and Dave and Patty O., as well as JP, for helping us out getting those tournament games ready. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. All right, so what I'd like to do now is invite our board members up front. If I could have our board members come up front here so I can introduce you and get ready for our next segment. And that's all of you. Can't be shy. Did we lose Brian? Where did Brian run off to? Brian. Here he comes. So one of the things that we've been working on over the past couple of years is, as we mentioned, we are a nonprofit. We are a completely volunteer-run organization. And so now that we've been able to pay our bills, so to speak, we've been able to start putting money towards something that's been very near and dear to our heart. It's our scholarship program. And so over the past couple of years, we've been able to give away scholarships to folks that are going into areas that support our industries, right? So anything from art to engineering to computer programming, anything that gets more engineers out in the field, more artists out in the field, and it's been really a great experience for all of us. So I wanted to bring the board up to help us introduce this year's scholarship recipients. So just by way of introductions, we've got Chris Walsh here, who is our board treasurer. We've got Matt Sell, who is our secretary. We've got Dave Okert, who helps us with medics and logistics. We've got Mike Lorraine, who does all of our AV. We've got James Eads, who helps out in our tournament and with our games. And then we've got Brian Cady, who is our board president. And then myself, Byron Rains, who is your vice president. This is our board, and we are pleased now to announce our finalists for our 2015 scholarship. That was perfect timing. So can I please have Yin Mack come up to the front? So Yin is one of our scholarship finalists. Come on up, come on up. So we had a really tough time this year with our scholarships because of the quality of applicants that we have. Our plan was to have one scholarship awarded, but we've got such a high caliber of applicants. We just had to find a way to recognize some of the other folks that are going into these various industries. And so, Yin, I understand you are from Kent, right? And you are a junior in college, so you are heading into your final year, correct? And you are looking to become an electrical engineer, correct? So can you tell us just a little bit about why electrical engineering and what you're looking to do with your degree?
So my future aspirations is to help third world countries gain access to electricity. And currently I'm in a humanitarian group called Kilowatts for Humanity. And just last year we installed a microgrid, which is like a charging station in Ruhu Bay, Kenya. And I think that's really exciting and really great.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Very cool. Well, Yin, what we'd like to do is we've put together a $500 scholarship to help you, on your final year to becoming an electrical engineer and getting your degree. So we'd like to present you with that. We've also got this book that is called How to Diagnose and Fix Everything Electronic. So I don't even know if you need anything else, right? I mean, that says everything right there. So, I mean, that book should be everything that you need, right? Otherwise, you got to talk to that offer. I mean, it says everything, right? So we'd like to present you with that. And then we've also got some goodies. We've got a Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show goodie bag. That's got a T-shirt in there and a show poster and a pin and just some good stuff like that. So yeah, thank you very much. We really appreciate what you're doing. We look forward to what you do with your degree, and make sure to come back and let us know how things are going, okay? All right, thank you. Let's hear it for Yin. All right, next up, can I have Connor Knight to the stage, please? All right, so Connor is from Olympia, correct? Yeah. And Connor is a senior in high school who is looking to go to the University of Washington for a degree in computer science, correct? Yeah. So tell me why computer science? What are you looking to get into, and what are you looking to do with your degree?
Well, like probably all of you out there, I love to play video games, and I kind of, through playing video games, kind of in trying to program and make my own video games, I discovered a passion in programming and creating things. And because I loved having this power and this kind of creativity to create these things, I I wanted to program because I loved all these things that you could do with programming and all the applications. And so I applied to University of Washington, got accepted. They have a great computer science program, and it's my dream to be able to graduate from there with a computer science degree and get a job in programming. And it would be so amazing to get a job as a video game programmer and to be able to be on the cutting edge with all this VR and all these new things, making video games for that, and bring a lot of the essence and ideas of these old great games to kind of the new kind of generation. Would be so amazing and such a dream for me.
Awesome. That sounds great. Very cool. So what we'd like to do, Connor, is we'd like to provide you with a $500 scholarship to help you see that dream come true. We've also got a book for you as well. It's called The Ultimate Guide to Video Game Writing and Design. So we'll give that to you. Hopefully that will help. And then we've also got a goodie bag that's filled with T-shirts and pins and other Northwest Pinball and Arcade swag. And I also forgot to mention with Yin as well, one of the things that we were able to put together with this program is we've got a lot of folks that work in the industries that our scholarship applicants are going into. Computer programmers, electrical engineers, software designers, artists. And so we look to kind of put together a mentoring program to help those students if they have any questions, if they need any advice, kind of a sounding board. And so we have identified someone for you as well as for Yin as well that are already in that industry and would be more than happy to sit down with you and answer any questions that you may have and give you some advice on their lessons learned, their best practices and whatnot. So we'll set you up with them after this as well. Okay? All right. Great. Congratulations. All right, and then next up, can I have Cameron Althauser to the front, please? All right, so Cameron, I understand that you are from Centralia, and you are a college sophomore at St. Martin's, and that you are going for a degree in computer science. I understand that you are number 2, or were number 2 in your class. You were the ABS class president. You were the National Honor Society and captain of your basketball and soccer varsity teams. And you also participated in Running Start. It's an awful lot. Can you tell me what drew you to computer science? Why computer science? What are you looking to do with your degree there?
Well, I got into computer science on a bit of a fluke. I was going to do mechanical engineering, but I just changed my mind and got into computer science, and I ended up absolutely falling in love with it. What I want to do with my degree is I love video games, as everyone else here does, and I just decided to combine two things that I love, and hopefully I can get into that industry developing games.
All right, thank you. Well, Cameron, I'm pleased to announce that you are our grand prize scholarship winner. We would like to give you a $5,000 scholarship to help you pursue that. We've also got you this book, The Ultimate Guide to Video Game Writing and Design, to help you along through that. Well, I mean, you tell me if the book's that good. We've also identified a mentor for you as well if you'd like to kind of meet someone who's in that industry that you're pursuing and can help you. And then, of course, the goodie bag. Thank you. The goodie bag. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Look forward to everything that you do, and we hope to see you come back and let us know how it goes. All right. Next up, we have our raffle prize drawings. And the first one that we have up, I'm sorry, you guys can go get ready for the prize drawings. All right, so our first grand prize raffle is the, we've got our one of our winners up here for the Kids Zone tournament. Where did my sheet go? Is this JJ? Yeah, JJ? All right, everyone, this is JJ. He is the one that got the $374 million on Flintstones. So congratulations, JJ, on that. Let's hear it for JJ. You want to stand up? All right, JJ, so we've got this action figure for you in recognition of all your achievements in pinball goodness. We would like to know, what is your future plans for pinball tournaments? Are you going to go take on the adults now?
Yes.
All right. So he's coming for you. JJ is coming for you, everyone. All right, thank you, sir. Congratulations. We look forward to you taking those guys on. Let's hear it for JJ. All right, so about that missile command. We've got one, and we'd like to give it away to one of our winners. This was our dollar raffle grand prize for the day. It's out by the prize desk. So if you've got your red raffle tickets, now is the time to get those out. This is the must be present to win drawing. So those that are here have the best odds of doing so. Those that are still playing games, it's going to be tough. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to draw from our bucket. We are going to give you 30 seconds to go through all of those raffle tickets and see if you've got that winning number. If you do, I hope you jump up and down, scream and shout, wave your arms, do whatever you need to do to get my attention to make me know that you are indeed our winner. We'll validate. And if we got a winner, we're good. If we don't, we will rinse and repeat the process until we have identified a winner who is present here with that ticket. All right? So we've got a special guest. Haley, come on up. She's going to be our grand prize drawer. Are you ready for this, Haley? All right. So where did my bucket go to? There it is. All right. So here's what I want you to do. Let's mix these guys up real good. Just reach in there and just stir them up. Stir them up. Let me get my phone. I'll set it to 30 seconds while you're stirring that pot. All right, so what I want you to do is just kind of dig deep, reach in there, and pull out the winning ticket. Got one? All right, let's see what we got here. You want to read it for me? No? Okay, here's what we got. Ticket number 481297 481297. Looks like we have a winner. Do some validations here. All right, let's check it out here. 481297. Looks like we've got a winner, folks. What was your name? Kelly. Kelly? Yeah. All right, Kelly, congratulations. Now, folks, we have a winner for the Missile Command. However, I still have prizes because of all the support that we got from our sponsors, all the support that we got from our vendors. We have more prizes than we anticipated. So do not throw those tickets away just yet. After this, we're going to do a couple more drawings. I've still got my posters up. I'm going to pull those down. We'll give those to ticket winners as well. So keep your red tickets for now. We may have some more prizes for you, okay? All right. Thank you, Haley. Let's hear it for Haley. All right, and next up we have our very special Whoa Nelly pinball machine. Now this is really special for our show, as I'm sure many of you heard during our seminars. Greg and Dennis, brought this machine, conceptualized this machine when they were here at our Northwest Pinball and Arcade show back when we were in Seattle. So it's great to see it now, being mass produced, being here at the show. And I'd like to invite them up to help us draw the winner for the Whoa Nelly machine. Are they out here? Greg, Dennis? Do we know where Greg and Dennis went? I know I saw them out there earlier. We're going to see if we can run and track them down. So give us 1 sec here. Now this is you do not need to be present to win. This was our special $20 raffle for the Whoa Nelly. So we took down everyone's name and number. Hopefully you are here present so we can hand it to you. But if not, we got your contact information, so we'll reach out to you and get that machine over to you. Any luck with Greg or Dennis? No? All right, well, let's draw it then. Is there any kid 12 or under who would like to be a Dennis and Greg for me? Any kid that would like to draw? Would you like to draw? Yeah? Okay. We've got one of our Kids Zone tournament winners who's going to draw for us. All right, so what I'm going to have you do, we'll shuffle these guys up. All right. Reach in there, mix them all around. Just stick your hand in and shake them all up. You got it? No, right on top. Just like this. Just go in there like that, kind of stir them all around like that, and then dig down in there and grab one for me. You got one? All right. So who do we got? Oh, boy. I know this person. It's Todd McCullough. Where are you, Todd? I know you're out there somewhere. It's hard for you to hide. He's probably in the tournament if I know Todd. So we'll make sure he get this machine. So that's all we've got for our closing ceremonies, but I did want to show you, we've got our poster all ready for next year, if you haven't seen it yet. This is next year's poster. So we'll be having this and much, much, much more at next year's show. We hope to see you all there. Thank you all for coming. And we've got an hour to kill, so get in there and play some more games. We'll see you next year. Thank you.